Mm. Oh, I don't know where I left off. Let's see what I left off at.
Bob and Regina Zeller. I know these two. Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises.
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend.
That's the thing, you can't do that. It's not fast-forward, nothing. No cutscene.
Then it just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted.
That's the most important part of it, yeah.
No consequence.
Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land.
Another
Father,
one.
Tony and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted. How do you think your family got the land for Wayne Tower?
But what would Harvey think? The two of us working together. Are we alone?
We should show.
Just so we're clear, you and me, we're on shaky ground. No, listen to me. The excessive violence, it can't go on.
Sorry, ladies and gents, as you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. We need a new moderator. You lot, yeah! You, thank you for volunteering.
My downtrodden brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham.
I've been home since about 1 or so.
You know, I always assumed Harvey would win. Not like this.
Won by default. He's probably pissed he didn't get his landslide fair and square.
Harvey's gonna do okay.
You don't know that. I keep wondering. Why did you do it? Harvey needed you. Why save me? Harvey's his best friend. I'm nothing to you. I just don't get it. Fine. Forget it. I don't think I can do this.
What are you talking about?
I don't want to see what... I just can't, okay? I have to go. I'm sorry. Just go in without me. I know what you must think of me, but I can't go in there. I can't look at him and pretend I didn't have anything to do with why he's here. Please, Bruce. Don't tell him I was here. I don't think he'd understand.
Gotham is still reeling after last week's mayoral debate. With the drugging and subsequent murder of Mayor Hamilton Hill, Harvey Dent was left running unopposed. After a rather lackluster election, Mayor Dent was sworn in from his hospital bed. Word is he's still recovering from major injuries at the event.
So sorry this happened.
No, it's starting to slow down a lot.
Well, I'm sorry. I haven't actually seen it yet. I've had me wrapped up this whole time. Numb beyond belief. Maybe it's not that bad. My family, we heal quick. Could be fine. I shouldn't get my hopes up, I guess. Oh, what do you got there? I brought you some flowers. Though I see I'm not the first. Yeah, well, mother and my secretary. Every sick boy's dream. One woman I thought would visit. Mr. Paul hasn't. Selena's been a no-show. I thought she'd at least come by to congratulate me. Nothing else. Guess we as close as I thought. Guess I can't blame her. Now. She was. What? When? I met her coming in. She said she had to go. Oh. Thanks for letting me know. I'm glad you're here, though. God, it's been infuriating. Just sitting here and having nothing but time to think about what happened. I wish I could make myself turn it off completely. Watching the footage of the debate over and over. Look at me. Preaching what a great guy you are while I go and get my face bashed in. It's easy. Every news station is showing it. Regurgitating the same old soundbites. I was hopeless, Bruce. Helpless. Couldn't do anything. He would have just beat me to death right there in front of everyone. He wanted to. I can still hear him laughing. They did tell the moderator. I have to live with that. But you heard them up there. The penguin and that maniac on the screen. This isn't over. I need to stay ahead of them. They're trying to cause discord. The debate was just the first step. I won't let them make Gotham afraid. Tonight's speech, they'll know where I stand. Wait, tonight? I thought you were supposed to be recovering. My assistant is on her way to pick me up. The election was able to talk the hospital into releasing me early. They're too happy about it. All the doctors keep telling me to take it easy. But how can I? Stay in the chair, Mr. Dent. Oh, don't overexert yourself, Mr. Dent. Yeah, well, you never did play by the rules, did you? You say that like it's a bad thing. You do the same in my position, which is why I won't even try to tell you to not look into those tapes. I know how much you loved your father, Bruce. That debate was hard on me, too. Finding out your dad drugged Esther Cobblepot, Hill admitting to having both of them killed. It's a lot to process. I'm sorry. Just because I keep reliving it doesn't mean you want to. Oswald and I were best friends when we were kids. I knew his mother. Talk to her. Look, I realize what a terrible friend I've been to you. I was so focused on the campaign, I thought distancing myself from you was the only option. I'm sorry. It's a bit late for apologies, isn't it, Harvey? Yeah. I guess it is. What is that? Batman symbol. Coming from near the GCPD? That's one way to get the guy's attention. And look, I should get going on. What, already? What else do you have to do? My assistant won't be here for another hour. You can stay if you want.
It's Alfred.
Is he okay?
Yeah. Just needs to talk to me.
Yeah, of course, go ahead. Yeah, tell the old man I said hi.
You rest up.
Thanks, Bruce.
Unit 6 in pursuit of suspects westbound on 15th Street.
Is it the Children of Arkham? Can you confirm?
Negative. Take the shots at us whenever we get close.
Understood. Stay on. We'll think of something.
A little help would be nice.
Hang in there, all right?
Oh, they knew we'd be there. We don't have enough officers to deal with this.
Everyone's stretched thin. I'm doing what I can. I have to go.
That light has a bad on it, Joe.
You give me a number to call, I'll rethink my methods. I'm just glad I got your attention. I didn't have a lot of options. So, here we are. I'd rather have you arrested than come to you for help. But the truth is, we're desperate. I'm calling a truce. Just for the night.
Bring me the speed.
Right. Renee Montoya, one of my officers.
The one who tried to shoot me.
I know, but hear me out. She's trying to clear her name after those animals manipulated her into killing Falcone. She's supposed to be on leave. She got a tip on the Children of Arkham's chemical stash. Went rogue. She's out there alone, and I can't spare anyone to back her up. I told her to wait. This is personal. Children of Arkham pumped her full of that junk. She's a good cop. One of my best. I'm not trying to tell you how to work here. Please, we need your help. I need your help. These Children of Arkham are everywhere all of a sudden. Where the hell they all come from? I never heard of them. Then that debate. Well, they're tearing up the entire city. I wasn't expecting all the answers now, but an answer would have been nice.
Gordon, this is Schultz. Over.
Gordon here.
We've got a problem with the mayor, sir.
What happened? Is he okay?
I don't know. We lost him. He took off and left us behind.
Christ, one more crisis I can't deal with right now. Gotta keep both Montoya and Dent safe. Somehow.
I'm on it. You there?
Always.
Watch the drones. I need eyes on the city.
Lucius has made some upgrades. I'll let him explain.
Who are you talking to? You got a whole team or something?
You mammy.
A friend can help us.
That friend got a name?
All right, patching you through to R&D in Wayne Enterprises.
Batman, so listen. The first model was only equipped for visual systems, but seeing how you use them at the Skyline, I thought you'd need an audio feed as well. The microphones are incredibly simple. They can pick up sounds from up to 500 yards. In some cases, you'll even be able to hear the walls, like X-ray peering. Now think of a better name. Tech upgrades take time. I do run your actual research and development department as well.
Any idea where they might be? Montoya's car was spotted crossing the bridge to Arkham Island. Could be where the handoff is happening.
What about Dent?
Probably headed to his acceptance speech. He just left the hospital and we lost sight of him.
Please, just leave it. Get him better.
But you're bleeding.
Then let Gotham see it.
Is that?
No, man, I did some blood work.
That's horror.
And they took fucking 4 fucking bios, man. It's fucking annoying. That's excessive.
Barrels of this stuff to transfer. Not a big window to load all of that. They said they wanted it done tonight, so it's gotta be done. You wanna argue with them? Be my guest. You just keep an eye out for that cop.
Nobody move. This is the police. Dinner.
No, Muslims can't, they can't do none of that. They can't do surgeries or none of that stuff.
I'll round up what officers I can. I'm gonna have to head out there myself.
But people, most people become.
And just be careful.
It's not about. For some, it's not about religion. It's about getting a certain type of woman, a submissive woman. I say it's nothing new to me, man. No, it's not that easy. Like I said, all they do is fucking, they conform to Muslim for one fucking reason, man. It's the same fucking monkey shit with all of them. They want certain people to die. It is nothing fucking new. I mean, people like that need to grow the fuck up. That's not what that religion's about. Those people, most of those people will not handle that type of religion when they honestly know the fucking truth. The wife is there to be obedient, listen to their laws, and have their baby, and to do what they're supposed to be doing, which is be subservient, not to want people dead and do that like they all claim. I mean, they all want this. More of those people are just doing it for that fucking very reason. Do this and do that, and they don't work that. That's not what that religion is about. But a lot of those people go into that religion to kill people. All they do is lie. And that's not what that religion's about. The religion's about finding the Messiah, the one that left them in the first place, who had nothing to do with them.
Starting with people like you. This city is a battleground. Gotham does not need you taking matters into your own hands. You make these freaks think it's okay.
I know you'll be a good man, Gotham.
No thanks to you. You left me for dead once before. You showed me where you stood back at the debate.
Hey, come on, let's go. I'll call this cab.
This is my city now, not yours.
That location that they found, they're supposed to help them all out. But when the people went in, he left. They didn't trust him whatsoever. I mean, I had to go about that long to prove that they won't listen. It wants nothing to do with them. So just keep accepting and accepting and accepting and accepting. That's what they keep failing.
Are you all right?
Yeah, but they knew I was coming. They seem to be getting info on GCPD's whereabouts. Not sure how. I need an update on the construction site.
Bringing it up now. Stay down! We're coming to you! Everybody take cover! You better get down there.
On my way.
But when you don't do that, Harvey Dent, he's supposed to negotiate with the bad guys. He gives a whatchamacallit, he gives him rhyme and reason. But at the same time, he wants a percentage. Harvey Dent don't play that shit, man. As long as it pertains to him looking good. Even in the movie that they show that he gives and takes. He'll lose a case, but he has to win others, real important ones compared to non-minor ones. That'll make him look good as a DA.
I'm sorry. I can't be everywhere at once. Tell me what happened.
They got away. Took one of our guys with them.
Go ahead. Say it. This is my fault. Follow them. I got ambushed. Now we're all stuck with those monsters.
This isn't over. We'll find the children of Arkham and your missing officer. They won't get away with this.
This is Gotham, not some fairy tale. The good guys never get in.
Oh, what are you?
No matter what it takes.
We got our asses handed to us.
They knew you were coming.
How? We've been using a secure channel. You saying we got a leak? Gordon to command. Anyone there?
Turn that off.
What?
It's been compromised. I'm gonna look at this. I'll let you know what I find.
Bruce? The GCPD's been compromised. The children of Arkham were listening the whole time.
How?
That's what I'm going to find out. Alfred, I'm sending over evidence of some kind of encrypted communication system.
It's coming up on my screen now, but I'm afraid it looks like a bunch of gibberish to me.
I need to go to Wayne Tower and look into this. Get me Lucius on the line.
Yes, right away. If the public finds out the police aren't able to communicate...
It'll cause a panic. Just what the children of Arkham want.
Mass chaos. That seems to be how the Penguin...
He's on his car is shaking. He's not supposed to be doing that noise.
I'm looking at this data, Alfred. Message.
I have to know what the children...
Oh, that's funny.
How fast can you
But I should have a crack suit if you could meet me at Wayne Tower.
already on my way? Almost there, Lucius.
I'll meet you down that line. Some aspects of the Children of Arkham surveillance are worrying.
Great.
Bruce,
Chairwoman.
I didn't think you'd be here. I used to look to Thomas for guidance in hard times. Must seem silly. After everything that's happened.
You know what they say about old habits.
Yeah, I miss that too. Both of them.
I know. Every day, I wish your father was still with us. He was wise beyond his years. And Martha, she was such a delight to have around. I've been called in for an emergency board meeting.
I wasn't told about it.
You weren't invited, Bruce. You are the topic of discussion for the board. They want to decide what your future at this company will be. Whether to dismiss you or not. You have to understand, Bruce. This company is bigger than any one individual. We have to keep face.
Makes sense. Logistically. The company needs to separate itself from the Wayne Gang.
It's a cowardly move to look good for the press. I wasn't expecting you to roll over so easily, Bruce.
Bruce, I've got something. You need to get down here. Now.
I worked with your parents for years, and neither of them gave any indication of foul play. How could you have ever known?
Bruce.
They're nothing like you, Bruce. We always build up to the people closest to us. When they fall, it's a terrible blow to everyone around them.
Then go tell that to the board.
What do you think I'm trying to do, Bruce? I'm not your enemy. You should remember that. Don't forget who your allies are, Mr. Wayne. I'll come find you after.
I'll be right there, Lucius.
Oh, then I started watching the Batman miniseries, but I only watched the Two-Face Part 1 and 2. But when I'm watching them, yeah, man, the freaking story mode's way off. It sounds like, oh no, man, like it's a whole fucking riddle. Man. Some people don't get that. Oh shit, what the hell is it? Goddamn. Oh yeah. Let's see. Oh. Hold on, give me a minute. Man, that shit goes down, I did the man. They're gonna want it on camera. They're gonna, but private. The request to go to a private, because here in my state it's different. They get incarcerated in my state. I mean, it's a lot more lenient for women, twice as lenient. Their things are small. They're smaller, or they'll put them in another wing, or they'll put them in a private one, the private facilities. But the truth be told is that they build them in locations that are insufficient to maintain a building in the first place. They'll flood. And not only that, they're built to where their technology is not close to par as to where it should be for this let's just say generation. Not century, but generation, because it's supposed to have cameras and everything. It's supposed to be. I mean, they catch private facilities taking it out on Jomich for one reason, because there's a private security officer in there that's willing to be an informant and snitch people out the way they're supposed to, and they're not supposed to be doing that whatsoever. In case something goes down audibly, or maybe because when they're in prison, I mean, they have no rights. The only rights they have is to meet up with their lord to see if they can get out of court, or they're summoned for doing something violent or out of character within the laws within the jailing system. What is this? Is this the outer limits? Here's one of the outer limit ones. This is the updated versions. This is the one that came out. These came out in the mid to late 90s. My dad, he would get that, and then he would want HBO or I don't know, either one. I don't know. It all depended on his mood, and so it would either be him or me paying for it. But it was usually me, man. It makes no sense. I mean, although I needed a goddamn kitty, and he was over there asking for fucking cable. So when he wanted, I told him, you're gonna have to get in line. I already know there's gonna be a bunch of people waiting for an organ. So if that's what you want, you tell them, and they're gonna tell you that you're gonna have to go in line. But then at the same time, he was a felony. He wasn't supposed to be. He's supposed to be in whatchamacallit. They were supposed to throw him back to Mexico because he has no right. And then they want to know, how'd you get back? And they had to explain it to him. Oh, what's this? Oh, how about that? Did they put this one at 3 now? This guy, he trusts himself murder mysteries. But this one, it's the way that they react and their wording. It's a real good one. But it narrows it down because they only have so many characters. So you'll have to figure it out. It's a real good one if you like watching murder mysteries. Let me see if they have it in subtitles. That's it. That's if you like it or watching it. I'll tell you that. God dang it. Down here. CC. No, it doesn't. No. God dang it. Oh, there it is. There it goes. There it goes. Turn on my air conditioner. Well, it was. It looks like it was gonna rain, but it stopped. Like it just caught the tip of the freaking hurricane that's on its way over here. No, it's brightening up. The sun's peeking out a bit. It's clearing up a little bit. There, nice. But yesterday I was switching microphones because I wanted to see if y'all could still hear me. But there was this, someone was throwing messages and I had no idea, no clue. But I didn't have the microphone on. So I was hearing them talking. But here's the thing. People in those days, they think that the woman's supposed to be quiet and reserved. No. You do not have the money to question my wife. So don't bother questioning her. And what you're gonna say probably is offensive anyhow. So you can't afford it. Questioning my wife that way. So don't even start. Because if you do, you have to pay. That's why the women are real quiet. Oh, just got a PM from somebody.
What are you talking about? When your mission is Batman's, you needed a way to monitor the city. This is how. I piggybacked Batman's surveillance onto Wayne Enterprises system.
All right.
The children of Arkham have
Someone just play games. Shit.
Does that mean they know why I'm
It looks like they've only accessed the DCTV system. A lot of activity otherwise.
Oh, someone's playing whatchamacallit, Red Dead right now.
DCPD needs to get rid of the boxes.
What's that? Oh, what's this one? Oh, I've never seen that one either. I think that's a hand-to-hand combat one there. Let's see.
Encrypted our access. I can fortify it, but it's going to take long.
Let's see what's on that one.
Question remains. How did the children of Arkham find out about the back door in the first place? They shouldn't have been able to find it. Not unless they knew what they were looking for. Whoever broke in. They knew how to cover their tracks. I'll try to keep an eye out for any suspicious activity. And don't get stopped when I get those stuff away.
Oh, it's just like that hardware video game with the cell phone. Okay, it's here. See, I guess you have to.
Thanks for the lift. There we go.
Yeah. The thing with that is. Yeah, I thought I had to pay, so I took the money, then I had to bring it, take it back.
Just let somebody try to get me a raise. Stretchy arms for the win.
Because I thought I was gonna have to pay a percentage of it, so I was like, no, yeah, it's covered. But watch them say. I hate when they're. We'll see what happens. Motherfucker, the insurance fucks with you too much.
Something I'm still working on. Some new armament to assist you in defeating. There's only so much you can do on your own. But it's not really ready yet. A new sticky bomb I got. The signal is activated.
Sticky bomb.
Attach it wherever you need.
You know what's a sticky bomb? A Cinnabon. That's hilarious. That is funny.
Wonder if that's the only thing she's done.
Looks like another invaluable piece of Lucius Fox technology.
There it goes. See, I hate how you have to go through all of that just to turn. Oh, that's annoying, man.
Looks like Regina's headed to my office. I should go. Before you do.
Is that it?
It'll install the edits.
Oh, it just paused on me.
Also have all the info I found on the children of Arkham's activity in the war system.
Thanks, Lucius.
I've always got your back, Batman. Now get out of here. Regina doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Now remember, you could get them fired, and you could start setting an investigation. You could make them go broke and penniless. So the best part is to say, just quit on them and come work for me. Don't make them do all that. And, I mean, if that's the kind of individual you are. I mean, you're not good in the world or in politics. That's not the way it works. You don't do that to someone in that type of field, in that type of environment, with that type of leverage within the world, that field that you choose to leave, and then you tell them, oh, be a whatchamacallit informant for me, an insider informant, because that gets real dangerous for that individual. I mean, you don't do that. Like I said, like my dad, my uncle, especially my uncle, you pay for it. Pay for their time. You don't do things like that. You don't make them a freaking informant like that, because that could get them sued. Come work for me instead. Only if you read about PvP news, I mean, you'll know who those type of individuals are. I mean, if you don't read their those type of news feeds, I mean, you won't know who they were walking right in front of you or beside you.
As you know, Oswald's parents were victims of the father's actions. This company was built on
It's called etiquette. But it's the same. It's a ploy. You can't fall for none of it, honestly. But that's the way you choose. I mean, in real life, you don't do that. When they ask for that type of money, I mean, they have to prove that they really are worth that type, and they know how to bring in the money. Go after the certain technologies, buy up companies that are failing, that they could improve upon with that technology that they're trying to build, that they know is going to bring a profit in. They go after things like that. But when they has depth, you have to purchase his debt off. And some people do that a lot. You'll be surprised. And it's a lot of them bomb, believe it or not. But they think it's gonna make something out of those things that they're trying to create. Are you threatening me there? Was that what you said? Etiquette? I'll take one of those classes myself. What's the percentage of myself then? See, yeah, like I said, if they build their own companies and they try to come up with their own things, it's called insider trading. So it gets real. I'm telling you, they start shaking people down like that right away. But it's called insider trading when you start doing that like that. But when people hear we look, hire these and hire that, they start making phone calls and doing things like that on who, and then looking at other companies that are already building things like that. It's pretty badass. If you could keep it at an even level, I mean, it's real impressive because that shit sharps, it declines, it declines a lot. If y'all pay attention to the PvP news, a lot of companies declining, they go downwards, and sometimes they balance out, but a lot of them do lose whatchamacallit, money, man. Because of the blundering shit that they want to be doing. I mean, it's some blundering shit that people want to do. It makes all those people look bad.
Bruce Wayne will speak on the issue at a press event tomorrow morning, where we'll learn more about his decision to step down. More on that in a moment.
I still can't believe it.
Which part?
I wish it were easier for Bruce. It's just one thing after another.
No, having it easy.
That's why you never take a vacation.
With the children who are not accessing the tech, you have to think about their next move is. Bring up a searchable network of all possible electronic traffic related to the enterprise. The children mark around our system. All of this is potentially accessible. Lucius was very thorough. It means that they can have eyes and ears and almost everything.
It's to be subservient and obedient, to follow your husband and to listen to their laws, not just him but the laws as well.
Built over possible targets based on known children market activity.
No, it doesn't change at all. It don't change nothing at all. It stays the same. The only thing that changes is their mannerisms. When you get into some type of altercation, let's see. So let me head here.
Patients can make the arm going back 20 years. A rather extensive list with my father's signatures and transfer.
Okay.
These date back decades.
It's real. This is how we found her. It's something built in.
İşk kararı.
Anything right here?
I have to go on. Keep an eye on yourself. Have Lucius look into it as well. You need to find a little more out.
Very good, sir.
Oh, he said we went there.
Welcome back, Miss Lane. You can go on. No, you heard me.
Harvey? Back here, Bruce. Take a seat. I'll be right out.
Alright.
Actually, this is kind of urgent. Just a second.
Oh.
You know, Bruce, I've been looking forward to this my entire career. The day Harvey Dent takes his God. Looks like this. Glad you survived the trip up here, Bruce. You want to tell me what's going on? I think you're waiting now.
I just found out main tech is coming. The children of Ark are using it to track the GCC. Really,
Wing tech is everywhere.
that's why they released it.
Give it to me. Thank you, Bruce.
Actually, it's a real brother. Well, when I was, I'll tell y'all one. Well, me and my brother were wrestling around like that, and I told him to push me, and he pushed me, and I fell back, and I fell right on the fucking, on this ironing board, and it fucking cut my elbow. My forearm, and it cut through, and it was a gash, but it started bleeding out, and then I was looking at the blood, look at the color of it. And I didn't talk about the. Oh, we didn't go get some stitches. Let's go. And then we were talking about now we weren't supposed to be playing and doing things like. I ended up getting 3 stitches. That doctor, he was all mad on how we were using whatchamacallit. Government funds so I could get whatchamacallit stitches.
Thank you, Deborah. I'll be right out.
But again, everyone does it. Even some of the richest people out there go after government funding. For them to say they don't, they're lying.
It's all over. Did we think like we were before?
People need to know about this. We can get them help.
Fine, Bruce. Go away. If it doesn't, then look at that. See you around, Bruce.
Today's copy of the Gazette.
It just arrived a month ago. It seems Miss Vale has been talking to some very interesting people. People that Batman would like to find. Do you think she should be willing to help? She may be the only cat on children of Arkham. Perhaps she could be persuaded to reveal her source.
Unlikely. I stole all the DCCP. I can't afford to waste time. I saw your story in the Gazette this morning. Lovely talk.
Who is this? Hello?
A friend of Gotham.
Yeah, just a concerned citizen wishing to remain anonymous. Or do I now have Batman for a friend?
I don't know.
Children of Arkham seem to be your latest target. We all know their methods are extreme, but what about their message? Their leader claims that Gotham's using power often at the expense of ordinary citizens. For the record, do you think there's any validity to what they're saying? In your opinion?
You saw it. They're terrorizing Gotham. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, some say
What did they say there? I hate us gonna take forever, never. 7 comments there.
it was a lot of posturing and grandiose one-on-one. I wanted to
purge the city of corruption. Not great from an investigative standpoint. Probably a job, you know? If that's the only reason you called me, you should really just hold yourself. We aren't trying to hide your motivations. It's all out there. Clear as day.
Gotham needs to know how dangerous the children of Arkham really are. You claim the truth.
Oh, the editor says the physics lab isn't practically sold out. I'd say the truth is complete. It just not been a subject yet. But that's why I'm here. To get there.
Where did you meet? How did they contact you?
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop it right there. I'm not selling out a source. Not even. The circumstances of that night are confidential. Just like this one. I'm sure you wouldn't want me telling everyone how to get you. I can't give you specifics.
The safety of everyone in Gotham at risk.
Well, if you really care about the safety of Gotham, why aren't you looking at Bruce Wayne? I still want to believe he's a good team. The information that surfaced, everyone's angry. Everyone wants him to answer for what his family did. Everyone. Except for you. Why haven't you gone after him? No way would you slip under the radar. But so far, no action from you against him.
I'm not protecting Bruce Wayne.
Maybe not. But in this case, doing nothing sure seems a strong step. Don't think people will notice. I don't know if we have some connection with him. Maybe there's more to the story than he realize. You can't ignore the facts. Whether he intended to or not, his family has been stealing from innocent people for years. So, what are you going to do about it? What is Batman doing to protect them from Bruce Wayne? People want to know.
I'll make sure Bruce Wayne is dead. He's okay.
Gotham will be glad to hear it. Thank you. Good luck with the children of Arkham. I'll be sure your message gets out.
What the?
We are not done. We have a deal.
Like I said, it's one-sided with all the motherfuckers all the goddamn time.
It was my job to listen. Here.
And there wasn't black. His coat would either be blue or black, and then gray or black. Not all black. When it's all black, it's Nightwing. They don't get that. And if it doesn't have that yellow toxicity symbol, it's not Batman. If it has that big thick one there, it's right. But if it goes all the way across the freaking thing there, it's Nightwing. And the way he takes it all on the criminal, it's Nightwing. The way he talks to him, then beats him severely and wants them all dead, it's Nightwing. Batman didn't do that. He will grapple him and put him on the freaking things like Spider-Man would. But it's just that he has a lot more budget, but he really is on a strict budget because of the Butler. But when he gets mad at the Butler, it takes him a long time. It tells him in the comic book. I don't even want to talk. He just stays quiet, just keeps doing his little freaking homework there in this freaking bat cave there. But that's asbestos. Asbestos is cancerous. Have you seen buildings like that? You don't walk into them. Well, they're not, as long as people don't poke and prod at it. But they put that in case there's a freaking fire hazard, in case there's a fucking fire, because it's a fire. The things that happen, there's a fire hazard. They still sell all those trinkets. Those aren't really trinkets, because a lot of people don't say things like that. They say this because they think there's gonna bring them money further down the line. It's not all about a memory. It's that they think it's gonna bring them money. Someone's gonna want to buy it from them. It's a hand-me-down that I had them from their family. That's why pennies for thoughts. Like I said, they're willing to pick on people to prove that they won't do nothing. Not even their governing people within it won't do nothing but pocket the money. It's the same thing. They all do the same. For them to say no, it's a fucking no. They're the ones buying. It's always the same. They all do the same. because they want you to make a governing law like countries like this country, which is to force you to do that within your own territory. They're forcing you to do that. They're forcing you to open your minds up, to go and get yourself cut open, get punctured, and things like that. It's nothing new. When they're not supposed to be doing that in the first place, you get this. There's a box. You call it is a conspiracy to prove that those laws work, but no, it's not true. It creates war, and panic, and turmoil, and accusations. I say it's nothing new. To me, it's nothing new. But the more you educate yourself, the higher learning you get. I mean, they teach you that. But if you grow up with a Cyclops, I mean, you can start learning that right away. Right away. It's real fun. And that's without using technology too. You'll go walking to and fro. Some people don't have that right to walk to and fro to locations. There's someone to go and then get that book from them, take it to them, deliver it to them, then bring it. But they'll get lost in that book forever and ever. I mean, then they want the next one, and it's really insane. It really is.
Looks like some kind of sprinkler system. The train cars, their delivery system.
Maximum coverage.
What the freak, man? What the fuck is going on here, man?
Must have done it when weaponize it. The drug can absorb in the skin. Affect hundreds of people at once. They're loading the modified drug and attendants on the train cars, dispersing it with sprinklers. The timers are set to go off just as the wheels head over the clouds.
We are prepared to contain something of that scale. Releasing a drug like that is probably in an area where the others are.
It can affect the entire city if they got no effect. Thinking there wasn't enough of the killing, their mix was arrested and stockpiled drugs.
There's a train coming. Get cover.
If I'd known you were going to make me lug this thing myself, I would have worn more comfortable shoes.
But do you get how she's wearing the mask? See, that she's wearing an oxygen mask. It's a real expensive one compared to theirs. This is just a filtration one. You can only be there for so long before you have to leave that location. It'll still go through. It's a real thing. But I hate how Batman's acting stupid. He knows. He does their homework. He does his homework on them right away, and he finds out that that's all she's in on. I mean, if it's not involving money, and that's the flirt system. That's the flirt in their eyes. I have all the answers anyway. Kill her. Well, all Paris. Oh, so it's here. I'm a creator myself. Exactly. But in the movie, he shows where he's failing with his suit. Again, he's on the budget. Because of the butler. I mean, it's like he's against him, and it's crazy, man. It's like he's against him at the same time. But as they say, he won't give himself. But everyone, it has to be Bruce. The Joker figured it out right away. It's him, man. I killed his parents. There was no one. It's him. I mean, that's all the money. Penguin says the same thing. The hell is he getting all that fucking money to get all that fucking? I mean, those vehicles aren't fucking just come up and disappear out of them, appear and disappear. I wonder what the hell is that about. That's why he likes the Joker the most. It's that bastard, I'm telling you. But when I saw it, everyone was like, oh, it was the Joker. They all gassed. It's the suit and he's just getting that so goddamn old. And that's a woman putting a whooping on him. Yeah, he's real big because he's always lifting weights. He gets real big. So that's why you won't see him too often. Not even in the boards or nothing. He does it through what you call it, video feed. He doesn't show up. But instead he shows up. The new one he does it through video feeds. Cause he's getting real huge. So you can only see his face. Then he starts doing with the microphone. That's how you know it's just him. Then it disappears, and because he's freaking injured because of that freaking, what you call it, that grappling hook. But that's what the comic book, through the anime, through the movie, it hurt. Not in the movie, the comic book and anime. I'm getting too hurt here. But in the anime, he's explaining how he's trying to come up with magnetic propulsion, the gravitational pull, to where you don't get to get too injured there.
That might work on the cover, but I'm not letting it. Stay there.
I don't like animals. And that's what she hides her freaking.
You're lucky we're wearing that suit.
She puts it outside.
You know that was stupid, right?
That brings up a whole new conversation. He tries to take it away from that because she just tries to drill for information all the time, over and over and over and over. So that's how. You have to keep it one-sided. He does not like to open up.
I don't think you're getting very far with a shoulder like this. You can stay here until I feel like I owe you. That's twice now. You just keep adding things to my list up.
Selena.
I told you I don't like you. Probably best to lock up for now anyway. Then I'll let you jump hard and find out this place. I had it handled. You can read it. I had a plan. Really, I need you sweeping out of this already.
You need to stop acting like you like people. What was it about? But she's just a thief. And if it involves money, it's even better. And she's always trying to prove herself as one of the best thieves in the world within that city, because that is one of the biggest locations for which.
Wouldn't that be cute? The dynamic duo. I know. Things have a habit of not looking
I had the opportunity to spot when I was a kid. That I don't know who it was. That I remember the house and everything. I mean, it was early in the morning. They were right there watching, looking outside, peering outside. I was like, I wonder if I'll ever see one of them.
Okay, she really doesn't like it. Yeah, she does. Cut it out. This really hasn't just like everyone else. They've all got something to hide from us. Every last one.
I was gonna say philanthropist.
There's always something. Just make this with us.
There are good people out there, honest people.
Here it is, wasn't it? Even you have your secrets.
No, they try not to. No, they don't talk too much about his parents. It's always about him and bettering the city of Gotham. Never again.
I've stolen from corrupt churches.
Like I said, that's all people they care about is money, money, money, money, money, money, money, money, money, money.
The high is nice. But where's it?
A lot of people respect it.
Let me look around and see. Nothing. So you get back up there. Try and chase this theory down. But I know the monsters do.
The place has charm.
What's charm? The leak in the ceiling and
This is what I meant.
No, he always says that he has a girlfriend and this and that, and she's over here, and look at this and this. However,
I just want us to stay friends.
and you make me want to contradict myself there, but if that's what you want. Well, that's her lover there. No, in the movie, she brings in alley cats. She feeds them. She takes care of them. Because there's a lot of people who say, well, we learn languages so we can speak those languages. But it's not necessarily true.
Because I just never saw them as different to begin with. Yeah. It's the same thing. I guess this is the night then.
I remember he wanted to leave, so he drank that thing, that whatever the hell she gave him, and he ended up going to sleep.
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried. I hadn't heard from you. I didn't know what happened. If you were...
I took a bit of a beating when I went into the children.
What happened?
It's kind of a long story. I'll tell you about it.
He just explained that. What is so hard about that?
We stayed at sea. Nothing.
I never said it. While you're there, this might be a good opportunity to learn more about Miss Kyle. After all, we really don't know anything about her. See what you can find behind the man. Might not have another chance.
I trust her. It's all in me.
If you're sure, at the very least.
Now remember, if it brings her money, she'll take the opportunity. And knowing that he's Batman is a good leverage for her. A lot of people went in the plot and scheme all the goddamn time. Again, it's G-rated, but the only reason why that Batman's R-rated is for one big reason. It's because it's violent. It's not necessarily its language. It's the violence. And Stanley, before he passed away, he was explaining that. It's violent. Things more than that, it's supposed to be NC-17. But people don't get that. They don't want to give it an NC-17. It got rated R because of its violence. That's what they gave it.
Hey, I brought breakfast. Can I come in? Just for a minute. I really need to talk to you. If you want me to go, I'll go. But I have to get this out. Bruce, what are you doing here? No, I don't need to sit down. Bruce, tell me what's going on.
Just keep in mind what you say.
What, with your pants off?
Yeah.
Don't touch me! I thought I would come here. I should have known you would do this to me. None of it's real anyway. You would have to remember think it was. I should have come. Oh, stupid!
Talking about Harvey, you two were never a couple to begin with.
But you should hear the things when you're in a country and in a world that doesn't have that type of thought mentality. It's crazy. They will lure you in so fast you will want to do the same. But people will say no, it's a lie. So we want to tour the city and see the people, how they dress and how they act and the mannerisms, how they talk and all. You understand how they don't teach you to call out goddamn police and shit like that.
I'm sorry. Tell them Harvey's been weak. He's been afraid.
Oh. I'll give you like a penny there. But they do exactly what they want them to do, because it's a little thing that they have all going. It's the most ignorant shit at all. A lot of people get split personality disorders. For them to say that there's just one. It's a rarity. That's a Chuck move. It was a real interesting one. Y'all see it on YouTube. It's on YouTube. I saw it on YouTube. I remember they were talking about. I heard that one on word of mouth. It's a good one, man. Don't like watching the kung fu movies and fucking television and all that monkey shit. Oh, it's bad, bro. That's a real good fucking move. Whatchamacallit, kickboxers like using that move now. He's supposed to brag about how he whatchamacallit better and all that stuff. and they're supposed to walk out by rubbing it in. Now you can have her already. I mean, they all do the same damn thing. Alright, let's move on. The guy is fucking psycho.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. Harvey.
But yeah, that's his only friend. It isn't the butler because he gets mad at the butler, believe it or not. And then they explain how he doesn't talk to him. You're welcome to visit my house, Andy. Or the manor, Andy.
Come stay with me. There's plenty of space. Alfred can set up a guest room.
Everybody's new. Oh, that's so good. Oh. He don't care as long as it whatchamacallit. As long as it doesn't crumble, it's okay. I remember she doesn't side. She sides with the money all the goddamn time. It's the shameful part about Catwoman. I mean, she's beautiful and everything, but her fucking thought mentality is just like Ivy's and Harley. They just want to be in the underworld. It's fucking boring. The underworld's boring. You know? They talk a good game. Well, when you're in a positive location, I mean, it's twice as freaking fun and everyone tell you the truth. Yeah.
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. We've prepared a brief damage control statement to make this easy. After I introduce you, all you have to do is read what's on the document.
And then I can take it. Got my little coronation just waiting.
Thank you for being so polite.
Okay.
I know it's unfair to ask this of you, but please. Right now, your reputation, your entire legacy, depends on your cooperation. Get it through today, and I can help you. I can convince the board. It might not be CEO, be something. A step to regaining what you're being forced to give up.
You're so funny, old lady.
Trust us to serve this result. Everything will be fine.
Hey.
Make quite a splash today. I don't think I'm ever going to.
He pays people to show up to talk to him. It's fucking crazy. But when he was young, he would go to they would go to benefits. do the shakedown, they call it.
Good morning, everyone.
Yeah, his mom and dad were fluent, but not speaking gang members.
Has always taken its role in the community very
But if you're looking for a Batman out there, there's no Bruce Wayne, but there's no nothing like that. So don't start crying. But people in country that love those characters, that where, who would it be? No, don't fall for that. I'll let them all put in that mouth. Double in. I'm gonna have to upgrade it though. Partly for Christmas. The only reason, like, don't get mad. I'm not making fun of anybody, but in my country, that day it's significant for a lot of people, and they put a lot of sales. It's not that I'm religious or anything. I'm religious about one day.
Remember, enjoy yourself, Bruce.
I'll keep that too.
Never know how much time.
I'm stepping down from my position as CEO of Enterprises, but I am not doing so voluntarily. The board of Wayne Enterprises has voted me out. At a meeting I was not invited to attend.
Don't worry about that.
I was horrified to learn of my father's corruption. I'm ashamed of his actions and would like to
You're a sock puppet!
pain he has caused to so many. I'm sorry. I have complete faith in the board as they work towards righting the wrongs of the past.
Mr. Wayne, are you having trouble reading the teleprompter?
Oh, he's choking up there.
I'm excited to announce Oswald Cobblepot, an international entrepreneur with Gotham Ways. He is by far the best candidate to replace me. Wayne Enterprises is a very serious trouble with Cobblepot's control. He intends to destroy the company as part of his
Okay, let me just do it out. That one was funny. So let me fall back on this one. Oh man, it's been loading for about 15 fucking minutes and it's still never done this. I mean, it gets annoying, man. Oh shit, I'm gonna go to the right on this time. This one here. So go ahead it again.
After I introduce you, all you have to do is and then I can take it. Got my little coronation just waiting.
Thank you for being so cool. This person, it really is for the best. I know it's unfair to ask this of you, but please. Right now, your reputation, your entire legacy depends on the corporation. Get through today, and I can help you. I can convince the board to bring you back.
Anyways, you're all the same.
Trust us to sort this out. Everything.
Yeah, they all start doing the same. For them to say that it's not true as a lie. I mean, all they're the same. All they do is talk. When they're not being recorded, all they do is talk shit and shit and shit. It's fucking annoying.
It's time. First, I'm going to introduce you and then please stick to the telephone.
They could die and this could die now. I'm telling you, they all think people are pawns, little fucking. But like I'm telling you, it's fucking annoying.
Wayne Enterprises has always taken its role in the community very seriously. You're just a pawn for the money I created, that's it. Do you understand? Shut that fucking mouth already. But they created money for one big reason. It's so people wouldn't rape and they wouldn't do this, send them over here, send them over there, we're gonna give you this and oh we're gonna have this. But what started happening is, in those countries is only me. Only my. It's nothing new. And they go running after shit. Yeah, you're just like the rest of them. And now, Bruce Wayne would like to say a few words.
Remember, enjoy yourself, Bruce. After all, you never know how much time
No, sometimes he doesn't even show. Like I said, it's a rarity, man. Cause they say, oh, well, he's over here and he's over there. He's flying overseas, and
I'm stepping down from my position as CEO of Wayne Enterprises, but I am not doing so voluntarily. The board of Wayne Enterprises is voting me out. At a meeting I was not invited to attend. My father wasn't the only one involved in this corruption. Mayor Hill and Carmine Falcone. It was a system designed for their gain.
Sock puppet. I used to meet Sock Puppet a lot.
That's quite a show.
My apologies, folks.
Nice statement. The press seemed to I rather enjoyed myself. Change anything? Someone has to.
crazy bitch. What the fuck's your problem, man?
You feel that? That's the drug taking hold of you.
I said they're all the same.
I think it's stronger than the moon. And you. Look at him up there, taking everything we should belong to. Motley, slow, insignificant bastard. Insignificant. Because none of them know who he really is. They would believe it.
Just one more round of applause for our friend, the man of the hour, Bruce Wayne. Ouch, someone's a little touchy, it seems.
You're like a so easy to get away with. Who else will deliver justice?
No, I don't remember. I still can't remember, man. I was looking it up and I just can't. I don't even remember my music. I couldn't remember my music notes. I remember it was during the summer, and I found her a bit of music when they were telling me don't go in there. That's your sister's room. You see those things that she has. Don't you dare touch her. Those belong to her. So I started feeling with her music, bro. Watching her there, but I was messing with the with the winder. I would listen to it and play with a little mandarin on the fucking little music. Are you going to? You're not. But they'll never believe me, man. It's always the same fucking shit. But those stories are real interesting. On the people that were working for Star Wars, that guy was growing marijuana. I mean, he is lucky that whole freaking company didn't get what's it called? No, not Rico. Dismantled and taken apart by the government itself and auctioned off bit by bit. I mean, coin for whatever it could sell off. Bits and old terminology on money. They used to call it a bit per bit, which was two coins. A bit would be two coins. A piece of metal will be worth like $2 or something. For bit per bit. That's and. But they're all the same, man. but the reason how they didn't even know. But at first they were like, I think we're wasting way too much electricity. With it's the lighting because we do this, and they were watching, and then how long did it last, and we're here all night doing this, we're doing that. He had a little fucking little location where he hid it. They're explaining everything, and he had a little light on top, and it had a little freaking growing and growing. He was growing marijuana on their tab, and then they came out with high times, and they started taking pictures of it, and they started selling it off, giving it away. They were trying to make people legalize it, but they've been trying to doing that since the 60s. But that marijuana plant has been hidden since for a long time. Those people you see in portraits like Van Gogh, he was a marijuana smoker, not tobacco smoker. He would put tobacco and marijuana in it. They say that's all privilege was. He would travel and smoke. They started hemming his ass up in that location where he died off. I mean, they can't prove that he shot himself in the chest. They could only say that he was found shot in the chest. Do you understand that? That letter that he left, supposedly. I mean, they can't prove that. They were chopping off his fucking hair for fuck's sake, because they wanted that from him. I mean, all those locations, it's all gang territory. No matter where y'all go, everywhere y'all go, it's a gang location. I mean, they have laws. The religions have laws just by defiling a woman. Not only defiling a woman, by going in there, they're gonna call you a thief automatically because they don't know who you are. You're there for something. You're there to steal something. I mean, that's how it is with them, man. They already met them, but they let other people in there when they have fucking money. Do you understand that shit? I mean, it's annoying. It's fucking annoying. That is the same thing everywhere, all around the fucking world. But they have it in what is it called? Star Wars, the one with the little fucking Ewoks. When he's walking or sitting, I forgot where, but I was looking at it. I said, whoa, there it is. And they were explaining we couldn't blur it out because then it'll catch too much attention. But if you pay attention to the background instead of looking at them, looking at what they're saying, and you're looking all around, and look at where your eyes darting back and forth, you'll see that plant right there, and he hit it there and put it in there, and then it just fucking crumbled. I mean, he got busted. I think he just came out like around 2010, 2015, somewhere around there. I mean, he doesn't want to talk to nobody or nothing like that. He's a real isolated person now. But he's a felon. And he got locked up during the 80s. To find out that that's what he was doing since they had started Star Wars. He was in there freaking growing and fucking taking pictures of it and selling it and giving it away and trying to make a name for High Times. And people started doing that, sending pictures. And when you read up upon how that went, people would do the same thing. They were hired by their code to send pictures. But some of those people, they were saying that .com, and some of those people really were getting busted for them trying to show their their movement, their stance on I have every right to grow a fucking plant that I'm growing. But like I said, they all say, well, let's start trickling because people want it, smoking it. Then they throw it on to their children. Then they do it. Well, is that because then? No, man. They just keep putting it and debating it, and it's all kinds of crazy shit like that. It's the same thing over and over and over and over and over. They all have different stances on the war of, it's not a drug, on the war of a plant. It's a plant, just like what's it called, opium. They have a war on that too. If it's this, if it's that, if this is another, that, if it's not with us and we're not holding them, it needs to be on and on and on. And there's all kinds of fucking subjects on. Those are subjects that I've read as well. But I don't know what it looks like or nothing like that. I didn't see that's when I didn't go looking to see what the hell it looked like. But they said that he just recently came out when I was reading it. He just really came out in 2010, 2015, somewhere around there. But he's real reclusive now. He's private. He doesn't want no one. Don't embarrass me. But that's what he was doing. But back then it was all big freaking news in that location. How he got arrested and all that. All that kinds of crazy crap. But I was just a newborn. There's bites all over the plant. They even took pictures of it and everything. They sprayed it and then they still sent it into. Even some got those seeds that like, what the? What's their problem? And you'd be lucky you even got those seeds in the first place. It's illegal to ship in seeds to this territory, this country. Pretty much fucked over. But if no one finds out, and it takes them, I mean, once 10 years are gone, I mean that's it. The first thing they're gonna say, oh, we go over. No, you can't. I mean, it has to be consistent. They have to keep you ordering it in order for them. They've been doing it. They don't. They have every right to talk to each other and do all that. As long as they're not freaking felons and all that. I mean, they could talk to each other all they want, but if one's a felon and the other's a felon, they can't talk to one another. I mean, they have to stay apart, or if not, they can incarcerate. In my country, they can incarcerate them for two felons talk to one another. And a lot of people do not like going back in and out, because they miss out on their freaking family members, and they can't control them. What was that? But I would lose it. I wouldn't. Not me. I wasn't into things like that. I like walking the streets and see when the hell not find all that. It was a lot more fun. It was a lot more entertaining for me. But you can tell right away when people like it and don't like it. But that is nothing to be afraid of. I really don't care. But I haven't colored. I need a color. I mean, it's been too long. It's been since January. But I like coloring. I'll probably start coloring in the winter. But I color off and on since a kid. But my dad, he would get irate. I mean, it would upset him, and he would yell at my mom. He's like, well, "What the hell is he gonna learn from that? What is that? You need to explain to me what's his problem there." I mean, he ain't gonna learn nothing from that book. Arts and crafts and doing fucking things like that, and acting like a fucking dressing up like that and doing all that. They don't do nothing. I mean, you don't learn nothing from that. That's one times he didn't hit me. He was just yelling at my mom, and my mom started explaining, yelling right back at him. Yeah, mine's people, when they would hear my story, then they would call me Sleepy Smurf, because there was a cartoon called the Smurfs. There was with this one Smurf, it's a blue and white, it's a blue Smurf, and he's always sleeping, always sleeping. They all find that one funny. That's Adrian, that's Adrian, that's Adrian, because he's always sleeping. We hear he's always sleeping. Since a little baby, he's always sleeping. They have to wake him up, and then something bad happens when they wake him up. We call him Sleepy Smurf. And when you see my eyes, they look like I'm still sleepy. And they made a I forgot the name of the movie, where they're like discs, copper discs, and they're floating around, and they like the little baby they created. He has like little droopy eyes. Everyone liked that one. That's Adrian, man. That's little Sleepy Smurf. That's good. When you see my eyes, they look halfway shut, but it's hereditary. It comes from my dad's side, on his mom and and her husband. They both had the same like sleepy, droopy, what can we call it, eyelid. But really, it's probably because it's from freaking whatchamacallit. Because they come from the Asia and freaking whatchamacallit, Indian, those territories there. I'll post it one up on Facebook. But I'm looking at this one. That company's getting sued for $20 billion. But when you look at them side to side, I mean, okay, like here's the one with designers. Designers were getting upset during the 80s as, why do I need to use an individual to put on their clothes and for me to take a picture when people are gonna get offended? I mean, men will get offended, women will get offended. Well, they don't want to see someone's. They'd rather use a mannequin. They even made a movie about how they only wanted to use mannequins. It's called The Mannequin, but it's far from what they're trying to tell you there. But that's what it's called. Because they see that as it's taking money out of their pocket instead of making money to better enhance their the production, their textile company there, and to buy patents that they want to make more money. Instead, they throw them fucking money into an individual, and that's not gonna bring them money. They were saying it's gonna be a waste of money for them to say that they're gonna bring me that fucking money back, and more than that, it's a lie. I mean, I'd rather just sell it off my name and my quality that I assure everyone each and every freaking time not some water diluted shit that's just gonna freaking break down and freaking tear apart after a while. People are gonna get mad at us, and that's what happened. But it didn't happen because of that. It happened because the laws instated those laws to water down the sale of cotton. Cotton. It's not really, honestly, they sell it by the pound. They still don't see it as a waste, as a gain of money. They see food as a gain of money, like corn and wheat, rice, flour, beans, things like that, soybean, things like that by weight. Because in this country they sell that off by weight. The more you bring in, the more money you'll generate. I mean, people are millionaires because of that. Fucking half them, like I'm saying, it's old news to me, but for the other people it's not. People who study on things like that, it's old news. And that's why they got rid of that, the cotton, because you have to freaking sow a whole freaking chunk of fucking land, and then you better hope it doesn't rain on you. But they have that technology to do that, but they just start growing in this country. So a lot of locations they stopped growing it, and they started building houses because they see that's more revenue. That's because people will make a populace, because the more populace you make, the more revenue the country will make. Because this country is known to build a populace, but it is one of the most violent countries in the world. It still rarely is, but there's other countries that are trying to top it, and because when you start doing your homework on it, lo and behold, I wonder why that is. Because they really are. America's moving into that territory, trying to take over it, trying to become an idol, trying to become a general, trying to become a president, trying to become this. They're idolized, plain and simple. But it's the same thing over and over and over and over again. And people love shit like that. They love that a lot. But what they don't understand is they're going to conform to the very same thing this country wants them to do. But just prove it. Go on and prove it. Prove that you want to be idolized. Go on and do what they tell you to do. Who is it? Oh, who are you going to blame it on this time? And who are you going to blame it on this time? It is nothing new, man. I mean, take some responsibility already. You know right from wrong. But when they use American funds, people have to investigate it day in and day out. But when it comes to that, it looks the same, but they have pockets and do lines on it. But it wasn't armor at all. It was a whole totally different company. But it's that they're using that, and then that one's fleece, and the other one's non-fleece. That one so you can walk in your house and all that. It's not meant for working out and do it. It's meant to put it on and then put something over that. Compared to the other one, the other one's meant for whatchamacallit, sweating. And if you sweat, it'll wick out, and it's a quick wash and dry. It's for conserving energy. Compared to that one's to keep you warm. And then it has a pocket in it in case you want to walk around with your cell phone on to attach to your thigh there. It's a real interesting battle that they're gonna have, because little things like that, like when there's patent infringement, they have to ask permission to give them a percentage, and then it goes down to when people say, well, did you hear about the story about this, how they own patents to this and this and that, but it's not true. Those textiles are old from the freaking 1800s, 1900s, where people bought that, and then they created that to show people, oh, wouldn't you like to wear this? And you were coloring. One day when I make money, I'm gonna buy. It's a lure for you to buy things like that. It's a big lure. And people that go into the textile industry, when they see a design, they want to purchase it. They want to make money off of it to throw it on to others, so they could get and achieve that status that they want within that area and that territory that they go to. But it's dangerous when it goes into different territories like that. They have to give a percentage. But they're gonna go to court for it. I mean, the most obvious thing that they want to, like a felonies and things like that. But when it concerns more money, I mean, when it concerns money, I mean, they get involved. You know why? Because they all get a percentage of it. It's annoying compared to making someone a fucking felon, because they're not gonna want to pay the fine compared to someone gaining a profit. Is that understood? It's nothing new either. Well, in my room I could rotate. I could rotate left to right. It doesn't matter. That's the kind of space that I don't like a lot of fucking crap all over up in my house. I mean, fucking couches and all that monkey shit. I need my chair, my little table, my freaking my drawers. Well, it's a little desk. It's not a little desk. It's a desk. And then I have my freaking my little pantry. But I don't put food in it. I put books and freaking mostly books more than anything. I have some movies, but I have more books more than anything. Then I go after uncirculated books. Then I have my fucking telly, but I don't watch it. It's just to see. It's just for eye candy, honestly. And I have a DVD in case I want to watch a movie someday. Or sometimes I already been watching those freaking movies anyhow. And on my PS4 and then my freaking thing, my clothes. But I'm gonna need my freaking winter. Do my workout on, but I'm pretty sure I have it. It's just the wick one, but I could rotate in there. But no, I need to move up to the whatchamacallit, a pro one. With the doubling back, I mean, you could go at it all day. You can go at it for all throughout the day. It's real fun. I mean, it's real fun. I mean, it gets real fun. And then when you really are into it, I mean, all you have to do is pay for classes. What's going on here? Let me turn off. I think it's the Wi-Fi that I turned on because it's taking forever and never. Let me turn it off, because when I turn it off, it speeds up a lot faster. That's what I noticed. See what I mean? But that's the only reason. That's the only reason they go after companies like that. I mean, when they make that much money, the court will allow that because everyone's gonna make money, not just the companies. The Lord's gonna make money. The system's gonna make money. It starts trickling. I never get that. But when people want to start studying, say, oh yeah, it's a good one. To make someone a felon, they don't care because they'll actually lose money. What do I want to be insane for? What do I be cleaning up for? And then we need the fucking money. I mean, we just made a fucking $1 trillion deficit because everyone wants a stimulus check. No, I mean, if that's what they want to talk, I mean, they want. Oh man, I mean, I already know how that goes. That was Logan. That was freaking what's it called? But like I said, it's nothing new. It's most of them are the easiest freaking things. Yeah, but they all give it 4s and 5s. No, man, it doesn't work that way. Maybe in video games they give it 4s and 5s, and no, don't. You're insulting my intelligence there. I can see a Monopoly and a Ponzi right away. Another one for Christmas. I mean, that's when I bought mine. I bought them in the spring, but it's already damn near worn out. And it fucking, I mean, I will go at it for 30 minutes, but it bounces downwards. It's not recommended. Slides, I should say. But it was fun. I still mess with it.
The board is losing confidence. Wayne Enterprises.
That didn't happen. They didn't show that cutscene there. Some little vintage thing there. But they I think they burned down the estate there, his estate there. Well, the only company that didn't, the only one that didn't prop up from all those seed lines was that Cherry Fennel. They created with someone from a seed line called Sirius, and they didn't come out. I mean, that's the one that said, I'm not gonna, when I buy it, I'm not gonna bring it out to no one and make it available to anyone. But it's out there. Someone purchased it, but that guy got that guy got busted. They stitched him up. A lot of people had cancer and AIDS and disorders, but all you had to do is plead stress. So he had sex with a virgin and he doesn't even remember it. Huh. Well, the line. when it comes to religions in this country, I mean, they overlook some religions. Like they'll let those religions go, but when it comes to a religion that condones you growing and smoking it, I mean, they don't condone it. I mean, it's right away. I mean, it's the same fucking shit over. But the law says they're not supposed to intervene. I mean, it's just shit over lie, over lie, over lie, over lie. I'm telling you, man. They overlook some things and some things they won't. I mean, it's fucking annoying with these motherfuckers, man. It's annoying as hell, man. Your mom.
I've been asked for Rocco before. Not really allowed to get out. I want to talk to you.
You're not in a position to make demands, Rich boy.
I have rights.
Yours were revoked after you beat Oswald up and into his life and landed yourself in here. You're not buying your way out this time. Might as well get comfortable. This is your home now. Time you meet your neighbors.
You know who the mommy is? The government itself. No matter what, you'll lose. They're not that around for a reason. It's either. Because you say either, it's like a kerosene. It's kerosene. It's either. That used to be my mistress. I used to smoke her goddamn every day.
He's never given his name out to anyone. Just call him John Doe. Bingo. John is one of our most improved patients.
But if you do your homework within this country, I mean, you'd be surprised about they let it go and what they want. Like, it's fucking annoying, man.
I think it would be best if you stay by the side.
Especially when it comes to people's religious beliefs. But a lot of people will tell you the same.
It's good to hear. Your next evaluation is
Actually, when I was growing up, bite didn't mean necessarily bite them. What bite means is, are you gonna copy and are you gonna be a copycat, or are you gonna show some signs that you actually want to leave?
That's because phones are for staff use only. No exceptions.
Stop that guy from trying. Run them.
I'll come by to check on you too. Don't worry about us.
See how Peter? It's real pretty when they do it in black and red. It's a real pretty. That's violet red. That's some purple in it. There was a crimson there. It's a real. It's a real pretty. But that it's real when they put the purple.
Thanks for the heads up. Appreciate you showing me around.
I always try to keep an eye out. Let's see. On the couch, that's St. Louis. His favorite shows on. This is it.
Some people do like it in there.
What is this?
Batman really did a number on this guy. Just me.
I'm telling you, the motherfuckers are all the same. I said they're all the same fucking monkey nigger shit that they all do, man. It's the same fucking bullshit all around them. Well, that's why cheaters always win.
I told if I could, I certainly wouldn't waste my time.
I'll prove it.
my control.
Never anything good on it, is there? That's not how you get out of here. You tried it though, didn't you? It's hilarious.
My enforcement squad has already seen great success. They stopped a massive attack being organized out of a local skyscraper.
I mean, they don't claim whatever. I mean, they don't talk out. I'm telling you, man. It's the same shit with all of them.
After his vicious attack on Oswald Cobblepot, I had Mr. Wayne committed to Arkham Asylum, where I hope he'll receive the treatment he so desperately needs.
I mean, you were supporting his campaign. I saw all sorts of photos of the two of you together.
Artie was my friend. Can't believe he's not my career. Sounds like you made better friends.
In which Mayor Dent announced the creation of a special enforcement squad under his direct command to combat an imminent threat for the children of Arkham.
Rest assured, we will find these terrorists, their stockpile of drugs, and their leader, Lady Harlan, before they can strike again.
This is good television. We are on a rampage versus freaky drug terrorists.
I'm gonna find your drugs.
I'm going to expose your corruption. Oh my God! Won't someone save my baby?
This isn't a joke. Their war is going to destroy them.
That's what makes it so funny. Those people come.
But him and Harley, they have a lot in common. But it's that they don't want them together. Not even the readers. They don't want them together. They're like, nah, not them two. I mean, he's better off alone. But well, we want them together. Nah, just give him the Penguin. Give him the Batman's like, I don't want you, Harley. But in the movies, it's totally different compared to the comic book and the anime. No, she's not. She acts like an airhead. She acts, but she's real smart. She's methodical. She acts that so they could let their guard in and just say where they're in the hills of really is on their freaking mind there. Which is you talking shit. And then when she gets the truth, she calls them out on it. That's the good thing that they're using the things that I like: cucumber and radishes, lemon. Cabbage. I like cauliflower. Yeah, broccoli. I like broccoli. It's real good. When I was a little kid, I would act like I was what you call it, eating trees. It was funny. I read in the book of poems, and then they were like, "Oh, he got it from T." I was reading poems. I said I would read because I had a book of poems, a whole bunch of poems, crazy poems. The Brothers Grimm's. Oh, because I was who's the author? It didn't say who was who was the creator was. It was just the points and the points and the. And I always want to know the movie. When you look at it, was the brother. They call it the Brother Grimm's tale. They will pay people to tell them which one their story is. Bit by bit by bit.
Of course, it's about you, Bruce. This is all about you. You and Vicky are both dogs. Collision course towards each other. That's gotta be fantastic. You see, I know what you really are. And that's why I really
See, yeah, there's a difference between the crime lord and the underboss. The underboss has money. The crime lord has the muscle. So don't start, because I'll do it myself and you all know it. But he's real smart. All of those freaking characters are real smart. None of them are really that stupid. The one who be so stupid is Clayface.
I'm not doing any favors.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. We can keep working on our friendship when we meet again.
Yeah, all he had to do was give him a little cut, and it would have been on. But instead, he just started fucking living it up, started going crazy. They did that too. They did him so bad. Now remember, he wants you to run out and make a phone call, not to get involved in the fight in there. You let them fight, just run off over there. But Superman, since he's got his ass whooped by Doomsday, he's not the same. He doesn't have. He's like at. I mean, he's real weak. I mean, he doesn't have the same strength he used to have on planet Earth. He's a real weak Superman now. No, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen the preview for that, but it's in YouTube. Supposedly they're coming out with it. They have a what are those things called? The no, those is something you read. An MP4 of the up and coming movie of The Dark Knight and Against the Riddler, supposedly.
Maybe start with because you're the one that left violent psychotics unattended. Mr. Wang, I understand you have been played trying, but that does not give you the freedom to criticize me or this facility in that way. Because from my perspective, my patients
That's a lot.
Seems you have a visitor.
Alfred. Ah, Bruce. Thank heavens you're all right. You see, everything is
Wow.
He is to be released into my care.
But this is going to hurt you in the long run. What happened with those in your room? The riot at Zaz? You clearly need help, Bruce. He needs extensive evaluation, treatment.
He's at no man. He's real weak.
I think I'll get a second.
Superman's real. He doesn't have those powers anymore. He can only conversate and tell you what to do. And he'll show you a light into his families and the universe that got destroyed by Doomsday. But he could. It doesn't have all that power. It's just backlogs of his stories within that territory. But like I said, during the 90s and the midnight, they were trying to destroy all those characters, all of them. But I would go to people, I would show up and then they're like, yeah, look what I got. Oh yeah, I heard about it. It's all over the freaking news, man. So I have it right here. Do you want? So let me read it. He's like, hey, here's it.
I just cannot believe that maybe Arkham was actually thinking real this entire time.
Yeah, it's the easiest sort of kryptonite. But the way it failed under that comment, like when I told him, well, that fails. Why in the hell do you want to destroy bills when you can fucking bash the fuck out of fucking Superman till there's nothing there? And why the fuck's he running off? I mean, kill the fucking thing already. And that kept him alive. And for that, Superman was still alive.
Opinion on Bruce Wayne. Well, it certainly hasn't got any better. I don't care about Harley.
But what Stanley was trying to say is that they conform to violence. They like violence, but what they don't understand is when I created it, it was meant for children, teenagers, and adults. It was for them to think that someone or you yourself could make a difference and be somebody, and be a superhero for somebody around you, even if it is just one individual. But like I said, a lot of people close their minds to things like that. I mean, but I was like, get the fuck out of here. That's what I'm so impressed with. How about that? Oh, I was occupied. My life's getting a little busy here.
What's going on? Well, Bruce Wayne. Really must have done something to face the mayor or something. Maybe I'll get a bonus for this. Open the trunk. We're searching the car. If we find anything tying you to the children locked up, including drugs, weapons, or any other suspicious materials, we will be taking it custody.
Tell you, the only way we're searching this car is with two arms afterwards.
I don't think that would be a good idea.
hell. Go back to Arkham, you damn maniac!
Careful. Don't be the next Cobblepot.
Showing your face in public like this?
You can still leave, and I would take advantage of that while both your kneecaps are still attached correctly.
Someone else heard that, right? This psycho just threatened me.
Yeah, I filmed the whole thing.
They should lock you up.
I'm sorry. You'll be fine. Just need to get out of this mess.
Nowhere to run, dirtbag. Next one won't be a warning shot.
The way I see it, there are two ways we can do this, Bruce Wayne. Either I let these people at you and see how you handle moral justice. I could make a little donation to me and my boys to help us stay well funded. What do you say?
They've got us locked in. I can't back up. This is turning ugly, sir. What would you like to do?
Mayor's gonna hear about this. It ain't gonna make him happy.
Hey, he's the problem, not us.
Hey, your father committed innocent people in Arkham and make sure they stay there for the rest of Grand America.
But you know what I've learned? If they ask for money, they'll just keep asking for more and more and more and more and more and more and more. Even in video games, that's where they just want more and more and more and more. Just more money and more money and more money and more money. I mean, it's crazy.
Harvey's clearly lost it. All over the news now about how you need to get guilty justice. Throwing him once in jail. Not really interested to see what he has planned for me. I was supposed to be here very late. Does this look like Lane and Orchid? Please don't. My mom's in there. Don't you get it, Bruce? Harvey catching you in my apartment drove me completely around the bend.
So you're saying you think his breakdown is our fault?
Yeah? Nothing even really happened. Not like he thinks it. I'd rather not die for something I didn't even do. He's dangerous. You understand, don't you? Bruce, don't make this hard against us.
So when are you gonna go?
I've got some other business I need to take care of.
What about business?
Look at yourself, Bruce. You're in no shape to take over. Or the children, for that matter. Of course. That's my car. See you around. Good luck. And peace.
But I wanted it in purple. No, but real, not real ones, but the synthetic ones are twice as expensive compared to a real diamond nowadays. Oh man, that shit's bad. That shit's fucking crazy. But they've been trying to do that since the 80s. They already had the pearls and everything set, but it's those diamonds that they were. I had encyclopedias how they were explaining that. Then they had lasers to cut it up and all that. It was bad. Like I said, the laser beam is old news. They don't get that. But they get it from watching television and all that. It's already there. It's always been there.
isolate the presence of the drug, I should be able to synthesize it.
Let's start with the DNA scan. Compare it to your DNA on file in the back.
I'll make my preparations.
This is the refined sample of the drug taken from Officer Montoya after she killed Falcone. Here's my DNA before the incident. It seems that the drug attaches itself to specific proteins in the genome structure. If we can modify the drug's molecular structure, we should be able to create a counteragent.
We should figure this out. We'll have a working antidote.
Which that's possible. It's based on the individual's DNA. You have to sample and decode the genome structure for each and every person to make them a cure.
Don't have the time or resources.
But yeah, so within the anime, he tells Alfred, can you do the low? Cause I'm just burnt here. I'm burnt out. It's been too many hours. Yeah.
This needs to be injected directly into the vein to work.
I don't imagine it'll be much fun.
But reading those encyclopedias, it was real entertaining for me. It would upset me when people didn't want to read with me. They would want to do that. I wanted them into my house, and you want, they want to do that. What the fuck?
The press is reporting that Vicky Vale is missing.
Yes, obviously the reason left of the body. That woman trying to get the scoop on you, pretending to care. She betrayed you.
I wish things had been different. Maybe I could have gotten through here.
I said,
Let's try your best, Bruce.
that's why you ask for many more wishes, not just one wish.
Breaking me down. She wanted me to know. She wanted me to
Yeah, but man, what would you wish for? More than one wish? Because they're not all gonna come true. Then
Batman stopped her at the Skyrel
it's the
station.
easiest one.
I can't believe that she didn't find another one to use the drugs.
Well, if that's true, she may be more dangerous than ever.
I know.
That's nothing new. It's a given. It's being one step in front of their intentions there.
Of course. No one else has information.
I suppose that's not something we can ignore, trustworthy or not.
Totally. If I want to know what she's with, then I should visit her
But
parents.
they're all the same. You know?
Got it.
Bruce, before you head out, I've got something.
A new suit.
I call it a smoke. Throwing it
Yeah.
in service and ensuing white shirt will make you almost impossible to track.
Perfect. Thank you, Lucius.
I'm not trying to go blind there,
Next time
people.
you do after you invited me to come work at the Batcave.
That's funny.
Yeah. If you do find Miss Vale, please be careful.
It's all that is. What I was just explaining to this one that's following me. They gave him that individual a cell phone with the apps, the learning apps. It's just fast thinking and hand-eye coordination, and that's it. to see if you could take that type of mental abuse day in and day out. But you're gonna want to learn more than that. You're gonna want to read things. I mean, it's something you can't fall all upon every freaking time of your freaking day time just to say you can show you have pretty freaking fingers, or because you're dapping and dapping and dapping and dapping. I mean, you're gonna want to read something. You want to empower your mind. You want to keep it alert. But for them, it is to see if you're willing to go at it with technology. But that has to be whatchamacallit. It was just like, what's it called? What's her name? Parker's auntie. They finished him on. They started Miles. Like I said, there'll all be backlogs. The zombie disease, all kinds of crazy things like that. But I don't waste my time with comics. I hardly venture into things like that. I ain't trying to insult nobody or nothing like that. It's not that it's not entertaining enough. It's that their wording is always off. It has nothing to do with bubblegum. It's that the wording is off, and they know it. They water back, but Stanley tells them that's what they don't understand that. I'm not trying to dirty their little child's mind. I mean, the illustration is graphic enough. But a lot of people want more violence and more aggression with their audios and their text messages and all. Like, see what the hell, man? I don't want to do nothing. No. Well, you're supposed to be Miles, but for them, it'll probably be Robin. But in the anime, they were explaining how the butler told them you have to hurry. That the circus was getting slaughtered, and not only that, you attended that location already, so you already know where it's at. So he goes, I'm on my way, but by the time he gets to the damn near on the street, he finds fucking Robin hiding. Because he went to clean up. He cleaned up himself up, and it just started the manslaughter started. But he keeps saying it was whatchamacallit. It was Batman. But everyone says no, man. If you do your homework, it was part of whatchamacallit, the butler. The Orient Express, the butler did it.
Alfred, found Mr. Bale. Alive? No. He's gone. 10 hours at least, judging by the state of his soft tissues. Looks like a coming lower.
So I start patching it all together. This one here. Come on, man. No, they don't. No, they do not. They do not know. How do you know for certain he was working there, man? That don't mean nothing. Man. So mean. You're so mean, aren't you?
Here's Mrs. Hill attempted to fight back with this knife, but only managed to slice through the attacker's hair. Same device, same drug. This confirms that Lady Arthur is the murderer.
What exactly happened in that house?
I think I know. After we stopped her at the rail station, Becky needed a place to hide her supply of drugs. Her father's trucks and warehouse offered a perfect cover. To do that, she needed to run. Becky Bell fully assumed her new identity of Lady Arthur. Seems like she didn't need her veils around to support her movement. Vicky showed up to attack her adopted parents, but only her mother was there first. Miss Vale fought back and was able to slice off part of Vicky's hair. Vicky then subdued her with the same drug she used on me, but a much, much larger dose. Nearly lethal. She then removed her mother's eyes, indicating a deep personal motivation.
Well, they're just there to take it. I mean, it's nothing fucking movement that. It's so fucking annoying. It's the same fucking monkey shit with everybody. That's why I just stay out of it. Let them.
Finally, she dragged him to the closet and hung him with the belt. The blood loss got him way before the pain.
That's horrific. She never acted out in such a violent way before. Why would she?
I think I just found me a monkey.
Going to look for him in signature. If anyone else is here, I'll find him.
I remember that drainage pipe is not supposed to be pop red hot at all.
There's someone there.
They're all the same, aren't they? Yeah, that's why you have to hate people that are fucking retarded that way, man. Oh, Reed's hard, huh?
Sir, is everything all right?
It's Key Alfred. Boy from the photo.
Is he all right?
Aside from a shock and a few bruises, it seems okay. He might be able to tell me more about what happened.
Possibly. That's the road you go down.
Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time.
I'm on your side.
Get down.
Backtracks all over the city, but I should have known the good jump
I forgot what other scene, but it wouldn't allow it. There it goes. It wouldn't allow it. But now I remember we're supposed to shoot, and it's not gonna shoot. I said retron stuff. It's stupid.
It'll be better if you don't look. I'm sorry. I promise I won't stop until I catch this person and get it.
Oh, kids on retard. Alright, I'm not stupid. But that's a curse word for religious folks. It's Jesus. His name was Espiritu Santo, not Jesus. I said people don't really study that Bible. They use it. An undocumented one of them.
You should secure the same causes.
I'll get on it right away. What about you?
I've got something I need to look into.
Securing the crime scene.
I'm taking over this investigation. I can't personally allow you back.
Oh. It's not the battles. It's actually that grappling hook that it hinders him a lot. It explains it in the comic book, and in the anime, it explains that he's trying to find a way of some type of gravitational pull or something like that to better improve his longevity as a crime fighter. Yeah, if he can't, he would just give it to whatchamacallit, Wayne's Enterprise, instead of hiding it.
Someone's found a way to get past my security upgrades. Not just someone. Oswald I'm so suspicious. If only I knew the Wayne Enterprises. Maybe there was something he could have done. Yes, that sleaze coward pilot Hart.
Yeah.
That sun is making my organ malfunction. For now, but if it keeps it up, he could completely take control of the tank.
Yeah, but he has.
That would be catastrophic.
Is there anything we can do? I can try to work on their firewalls.
They'll just keep calling everyone a liar or something.
I know we're on to it.
I'm tired of doing the offensive. Why don't we attack here instead?
Not sure. I can certainly see what I can do.
Thanks, Lucius.
Bruce, Lucius, you're going to want to see this.
What is it?
Reports of Children of Arkham activity are down. But these efforts do not come cheap. That's why I am formally seizing the Wayne estate. So the corrupt wealth of Gotham's elite go to the better purpose of protecting Gotham's common man. Mr. Wayne has 24 hours to evacuate his property and turn it over to the city.
The pyro walks in there, there it is. We got a mini going, but the pyro went in there, just started torching it. It was crazy, man.
Probably isn't the biggest fan of Batman. On the other hand, perhaps Bruce Wayne can appeal to him on a more personal level. Harvey's behavior is unpredictable. Who knows how
There's something we were afraid of there. But it takes about an hour or so.
Don't slow yourself on me. It's the right thing to do. Of course it's the right thing to do. I just can't second guess myself.
I'm surprised to see you on my roof. You've gone too far. Leave Wayne alone.
Wayne. Is this about the whole seizing his assets thing? What are you gonna do? You're gonna break my legs. You're getting quite a reputation around town. You don't just make threats. You back them up. If it comes to that, if it comes close to what you might happen to my base. Funny. What if the whole Wayne situation would be a little beneath you, Batman? Bruce is done. Why should I do anything for him? Because it's all anyone was telling you to. You think I'm someone who makes minor threats? No, I suppose you're not. Wayne's just another girl. This stupid city don't like me. This is Wayne's the Children of Arkham. I'm finally starting to understand. To see just how sick Gotham really is. To save Gotham, I need to do something bad before it gets better. Where do you go? Do it. What did you do? Lady Arkham's drugs destroyed.
Wait,
16-bit. It's a 16-bit.
Children of Arkham. That's what it is. That's what it does. I feel like I should thank you. Seeing as you did with your activity. You do this. You're no better than Children of Arkham. You're worse. No, I'm saving Gotham. I don't think the police would see that way. The police? The smart ones are the answer to me. Other
Uh-huh.
She just handed out the location of the drug stop when I asked. What did you say about Glenn?
So full and scary talk. If you want to see me see, this is how you have to do it.
Tell me the news. Now.
You're too late, Batman.
By now he's just another corpse in crime at me.
No, no, it doesn't. If you watch the movie from the 90s, it doesn't work. I mean, it looks like he's gliding, but he crashes, and he goes, ah. Again, he's disappointed in his suit because he's on a budget. Everyone thinks it works, but it doesn't work. He's trying to find a way not to use that grappling hook because it injures him real bad, and people don't get that. It only works for about a couple of seconds, and then boom, he just plummets. People don't get that. It's one of the best ones. That's why they say that's one of the best freaking Batman movies out there.
Dent's got you brainwashed.
No! He's trying to help! The children of Arkham are out of control! No!
Even through the anime and everything and everything.
Mess. Thank you, saving this and explaining to me why I just watched half a city locked over in flames. Dent took out the warehouse with the drugs, the location that I gave to you.
Are you accusing me of something? Just say it. Come on. Let's hear it.
Calm down.
Calm down. Two of my own officers disappeared.
I don't know how they just explained to me. Oh, he just explained. Oh, I don't know if it's a boy. They just explained they just turned 8 years old.
Dent's position makes us dangerous.
But I remember they were telling me, I bet you don't want to be older and older and older and older. But it's true, when you see someone you find real attractive, you want to know who she is, and she's on it. And she want nothing to do with you.
There's no world in which he manages to set this right.
I don't believe that. Everyone can be saved. You said it yourself. He's trying to help Gotham. He's just lost.
He's little more than lost. He's off the rails. I mean, you have to see that. We have a lot of work to do. Everything is such a goddamn mess. But we gotta start somewhere.
Maybe Grogan can help us.
Hey, Dent's still the mayor. And Grogan's a by-the-book cop.
Grogan respects you. You're smart. Make him listen.
Yeah. Gotta handle this first, though.
We will get through this, Jim.
I'm glad we're on the same side.
Lucius, what's the situation?
I figured out how he's causing the feedback loop. He's somehow connected a black box computer to your encrypted network. God, it's like a digital battering ram. If he keeps this up, he could smash through the Batcave firewalls at any minute.
He'd have access to the Bat computer.
That's not the worst of it, I'm afraid.
Alfred?
Mr. Dent is pulling up to the manor as we speak, and he's not alone.
Already?
Sir, are you all right?
Penguin's hacking assaults are getting worse. At this rate, he'll have my tech compromised by the end of the night. Only place he could be hacking me from is Wayne Enterprises.
Well, I don't envy your position. Even Batman can't be in two places at once.
I need to stop Penguin. You go to the Batcave and make sure Harvey doesn't find it.
I understand.
Time to go to work. Signal coming through, Lucius.
Looks like it. I'll give you what support I can. But from here in the Batcave, I can only see what you can.
So long as you can confirm Penguin's black box when we're in the lab.
I can definitely do that. Just be careful, Bruce. No telling what kind of security he's had installed.
Time to fire the new CEO.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Does anyone have him? Useless, you're all bloody useless!
Hey, it's the Bat. You're a dead man!
Well, if it ain't the biggest bleeding pleasure to see your sour mug again.
Gloat while you can, Cobblepot. I'm taking you down.
Yeah? I don't think so. In fact, I think it's you who's gonna get beat by me. I'm pretty good in a fight, you know. Been in a few scuffles here and there.
You seem pretty confident about that.
Yeah, well I am. You know, I like your style, Batman. I really do. But you're really starting to be a pain in the ass. The children of Arkham are going to walk all over this city, and there isn't anyone who can stop us! Not even you! But this company, under my expert stewardship, with the technology being developed, we could control nations.
What are you and Lady Arkham planning?
I'm glad you asked. You know, Wayne was thinking too small. He was only tinkering around. So focused on consumer technology. Lady Arkham, she has vision. That's why she made sure I was put in charge of the company. Why waste our time trying to hack into Wayne's tech? Oh, I see. It helps you plan things out ahead of time. Neat trick, though. Pretty flashy for someone who only wears black.
How?
Not just for fashion. It's very functional. Face it, Batman. You're outmatched. Without your tech, you're just a man in a pointy-eared costume. You can't stop us.
Watch me.
Come on, Batman! Show me what you got. My turn. You're pathetic! Oh, God. Yeah, that little beaut is almost done hacking your precious network.
That's the device.
Few more minutes, all your secrets are mine.
I will stop you before that happens.
Is this how it feels when you put on that suit? I like it! Haven't you learned yet? I've shut you down. I'm the one with the toys now, Batman. This is the start of a new legacy. And I'm afraid you don't have any place in it. Absolute bastard! Oh, you psycho! This isn't the end, Batman! You can't stop us!
Stay down.
Or what? You'll break my other leg? No, you can do whatever you want to me. But Lady Arkham's plans are already in motion.
Where is she? What is she planning?
The message is the same as it's ever been. We will open your eyes. This city's hypocrisy will be exposed.
Tell me where to find her.
Piss off! Ugh, I'm not telling you anything. When she's ready, she'll find you.
Tell me!
I won't tell you. Do your worst.
But you can help yourself by talking. I'll stop her either way.
What the? Just cut me down, mate.
Sir, was this really necessary? I mean, what will people say?
Just tell him Wayne put up a fight.